A warm welcome to one and all on this Saturday morning, the 7th of October, just coming up to 9 AM in the morning. And I'm ever so pleased because I can introduce my video, which will be uploaded to YouTube in the morning tomorrow on the Sunday at Water's Edge. Yes, we have a large lake here formed with Irish seawater. The Irish Sea is on its way out, but it's been kind enough to left this lake for a little while. Thank you to all the viewers who watch this channel and all the businesses that enable it to keep rolling along. Yes, this video coming up contains a couple of new shops that will be opening up in the near future. Oh, and we actually visit a wonderful new fish and chip bar that actually opened up on the morning of our visit along Talbot Road. And then all our visits to our usual builds. So I'm going to press on now. Here is your week's video, thanking one and all again for all that is done for this channel and the view at Water's Edge again of this large lake that has been left. A very good morning to everyone. It is Thursday now, October the 5th, and just down there on the left hand side would be the entrance to the Winter Gardens. Turning around nice and slowly and gently, we are now at the entrance of a topping street. Two new actual shops I would like to show you. The businesses will be opening very, very soon. Now the first one I'd like to show you is this one here across the road next door to the Renegade shop and this once furniture shop here with the red fascia sign. Yes, this is the new shop here. Can you see it in front now? A husband and wife team who I met a couple of days ago who are in progress of moving all the stock in. So we'll look forward to seeing the shop open in the very near future. Henry's Nirvana. Now, just simply turning around, and I'd like to show you this here. The very new fascia sign. It's an African Caribbean takeaway. And the shop has been completely gutted and refurbished. Due to open as soon as possible, but still a lot to do inside as far as all the cooking items have been received and put in place. So there we are. This looks very, very exciting and interesting. An African Caribbean takeaway. While I'm here this morning, I've just moved a couple of paces down from the African Caribbean takeaway, and I'm going to show this again. This shop inside has been refurbished. Yes, this was a vape shop, and as you can see with this sign, it is now to let. There's the telephone number there, should anybody be interested. All done inside. We are still in Topping Street. Across the road there, with the grey fascia sign, is now Show Toppers. Because, as one and all know, Karen moved premises. And the premises she moved from is this one here, directly opposite. All been taken care of inside, and it is now, as you can see, to let. There's the agent's name and phone number. The old store of the Show Toppers. We have now moved round the corner. That's the giant store of Sainsbury's in the background with the Holiday Inn. Now we are in Talbot Road now, and I'm very pleased to say that in the past I've shown this new fish and traditional fish and chip shop, etc. Mr. Chips it's called. Here we are, so you know where we are. That's the giant store of Sainsbury's in the background, and we're going to go inside because I can tell you, yes, I can tell you, this is their very first day of trading, and I've seen this shop completely gutted. Ceilings, walls, and the flooring. Look, and the seating here, lovely leather seating with the tables. Tables and seating either side, and the counter here. There's their menu up here. Fish and chips, single fish, or you can have a nice pie, chicken, and the kebabs, which I'm sure is going to be very, very popular, and the sides and the drinks and the pizzas. We are now at the counter, and I can show you this very impressive cooking area here. Look at the lovely fryers and all the cookers and the fridges, etc. So all I've got to do now, oh, I think Leanne's coming up. Yes, oh, this is Leanne. Hello, Leanne, and all the hello. Oh, thank you very much. And all I've got to do now is to find the management and thank them very much for allowing myself to make this video. So here we are, Mr. Chips, their first day of opening along Talbot Road. A very good morning to one and all. It is Friday now, October the 6th, and it is just past midday. A quick view for you of the Central Pier in the distance, the beach and the Irish Sea, which is on its way out now. Yes, just a little clip to show you these things before today's Friday video starts. So I do hope you've enjoyed it. A visit looking at the beach, the Central Pier and the sea. Our first visit today is down Church Street, and I'm going to take you to where the nail bar burned down. And since our last visit, you will notice that huge amounts of scaffold have been placed either side of the actual shop. Yes, the actual shop of the nail bar that burned down. I'm just going to move back. There we are. That's to the left of the shop that was. And moving along, you can now see inside where the shop was, and to the right, all the scaffold. So yes, this big job is now well underway. We now start our weekly visits to all our builds, and this is the first one, the build of the cinema complex and the giant store underneath. There's the copper coloured cladding and the white cladding standing proudly next to each other. Now at ground level, please notice the clever placing of the coverings over these granite tiles here. Very clever this, it protects the tiles 100%. Very well done indeed. And as we move away from our principal viewing area and carry on along this facade here, I'm just going to show you this. Realm Projects, joinery and interior and exterior fit outs. There's their telephone number and email at the bottom. Very interesting. And I could take you to the end of the facade here because I believe I will have the opportunity of showing you the progress here, and it is rapid progress of all the laying of the paving blocks here. Can you see them? And again, all the protective covering which has been placed. So there we are. That's our once a week visit to this progressive build now of the cinema complex and the giant store that lays underneath. We are now at the very, very impressive build of the Works and Pensions Office. And as we move closer to these gates, I'm going to take you to the top of the build here. And as we move closer to the gates, we will see to the right the white mobile crane. We will now move on to our next viewing area to this build. Oh yes, we have arrived at our next very advantageous viewing area. Now I'm hoping to the left you will see all those numbers which represent how many stories are here. I think it goes from 0 to 6. And again, I'm hoping you could see the numbers there also on that part of the facade there. So this will complete our visit this week to the build of the Works and Pensions Office. All coming along very well. Our third and final build is, of course, a visit to the Holiday Inn. And we can see first of all work on the car park area, the other side of that small wall and railings. We will move on now to a very interesting part, I hope, this week. Please notice that yellow bus shelter across the road. Yes, they are appearing now, all the bus shelters for Blackpool Transport and for their buses to return. Now this is what I'm going to position myself hopefully on that island to show you this newly placed sign. I will see you in a couple of seconds. This is what I would like to show you. It is the sign above the Robertson sign. Yes, this newly placed sign for Marco's. Marco's, the worldwide known restaurant of Marco Pierre White, known virtually throughout this world. We have simply moved around the corner. There's Blackpool North Railway Station. Now, some wonderful views for you. In front, this new zebra crossing. A quick look at the facade here with the lettering and the icon of the Holiday Inn. Now I'm going to walk down this ramp to show you that this is all finished now, because the white lines have appeared and the two yellow lines either side and the white line in the middle of the road. And moving down the ramp, you can make out that sign there, turn left. This is where all the cars will go leaving this Holiday Inn. They will turn left. Wonderful. All the road painting, all finished here now. So I'm going to go down to show you the underpass now. Another quick look at the railway station, just to show you where we are. And I'm going to look down now for you to the underpass. There we are, all coming along like the rest of this build very well. We have moved right the way around now. And have a look at this. Now, 2 videos ago, all this that you're looking at was in different gradients, mounds of earth. But now, on this Friday, the 6th of October, what a difference. This area here, as flat as the proverbial pancake. Marvellous. And it even goes on around here. No hoist and no scaffolding. Another view of the road here now. 1 or 2 paces away from that area, we see this area here being prepared to receive its tarmac coating. And in front, necessary pipe work taking place here. And a view of the powerhouse and the utility house. We have now made it to the gates of our principal viewing area to this build. Across there is the giant car park of Talbot Road. And as I approach the gates, you will all appreciate the amount of work still to be done inside this build here. All this will be nicely levelled. Oh yes, it will be done. Of course it will. Now, with the view of the lettering of the Holiday Inn, this will complete our visit today to this build, this impressive build of the Holiday Inn. And we will see one and all here next week, along with one and all at all the other builds that we visit. Hello everyone. I'm at the end of the central pier, looking down to the rolling waves making their way onto the beach and the promenade. Now, it is from here that I would like to thank one and all who has watched this video. Now, it is not over, oh no, because I've been so lucky this weekend. I have some clips for you, so I'm going to leave you in the very safe hands of these clips, and I will see one and all next time. Thank you for viewing, and bye bye now.